Hello everyone and welcome back. We're in Yahaha again. I want to show you the import feature. As you can see, the import feature is in the resource box based content and you can import your own models. Now it's very simple. You can just import the model as an FBX file. There you have it. One thing that is currently going on with it with the feature is that apparently it puts the object that you import into a kind of a folder structure which you don't really need. Actually, you can just pull the object out, delete the folder structure, and now you can just rotate and move it as well. And we're going to check out if we can actually put some components on it as well as soon as we import the second object. By the way, I used the background in Devil because the lightning just gives it so much more depth. So if you import this in different backgrounds, it can seem kind of gray or dull. Yeah. And you can also rename these objects just as easily as everything else. You can group them and parent them just as easily as everything else. So as soon as you import them and it works, you have your very own object to work with. Yeah, and that's it what we're going for. A nice little rock with a little bit of red color. Absolutely nothing ominous going on here. And we're seeing now, or I'm testing now if I can put components on it and if it works just as well. Going with the move component now for absolutely no weird and ominous reason. Yeah. And just doing a bit of fine-tuning here. I want to actually, when I do this, have this work as intended. This is a test as well as a as a bit of a showcase or a spoiler for the upcoming space that I do. So yeah. We can also apparently easily put trigger boxes on the object, so it's a complete asset that is self-created, and it just works as well as everything else. So let's test this out if it works or if something weird happens, because could also be that the components don't work on imported assets or that something really weird happens. Let's see. Okay, saving takes a bit of time because the space is rather big. Yeah, I used one of these spaces I already built over the time to just test this out. Who knows, maybe there is a reason I do this, maybe there's not. We will see in the future. Okay, so far the thing pops out. So far so good. Let's fine-tune this a bit so it's actually looking as we want. And I can also show you another cool feature that came up in the last few months, which is the option to use from the asset library audio files. So there's audio files in the asset library which we can use as well. I'm also disabling the background music because you can't hear it, but I can, and it's really, really loud in the testing mode. So yeah, just going to disable this and enable sound for when I import or when I add the water sound, the liquid sound, my bad. Okay, let's see if we fixed the movement. I mean, we know that it works. At least with most models. At the very end of the video I have a model that I sadly didn't yet get to work no idea yet why, but we'll probably, hopefully, figure that out along the lines. Okay, this takes a while to load. I'm sorry for that. Okay, here we are again. Let's fix those values. 2.2 should work. And maybe for the z-axis also 2.2. And now let's add some music. Well, let's add some sounds. Okay. So actually, as you can see on the top, you have different options now. Models, audio, sky, and components. So you can also add skies. Yeah, you can't hear them yet. I have yet to enable the sound. I just don't want to spoil which one I'm using. So you will see that in just a second. Yeah, there's a lot of water splashing. And I've gone for Water Splash 3. Okay. Yeah, should have maybe stopped messing with the camera. Okay, here we are. Let's loop this so it's totally nerve-wracking. Okay. Let's see how the whole thing works when we test this out. And now with sound for you guys. Enjoy. After it's loading. Okay, for some reason we don't have sound. Maybe that's on me. Wow. Anyways, the other thing that I wanted to show you is that sometimes the import doesn't work 100%. So, yeah, obviously same place, and I'm going to try to import the rune sword. It starts loading, and then for some reason it stops. It says unknown error. This is the model in their studio, so it's a bit more complex, I know. Probably that, I don't know. I have to try around more. Anyway, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and stay tuned for more spooky content.